Hi, I'm Joel Gibson.
I'm Colleen Hirn.
Hi, my name is Jaya,
and we're here to tell you why Valley View Schools needs one-to-one devices for our students.
Many school districts across the world have adopted new technological advances to best meet the needs of their students. Valley View School District has joined in on that adoption and established a new standard for the district. As of today, 40% of schools across the nation are already one-to-one, meaning each student in the school has received their own personal technological device to use in the classroom. A remaining 43% plan to be there by 2021. Over 30 million Chromebooks are being used in schools, including those of Valley View School District, which is double the amount sold over PC and Apple in 2017. Through the implementation of one-to-one devices, students are expected to receive a technologically enhanced learning experience in the classroom.
So why should we join this trend? Ultimately, we need to prepare our students for the digital world. Today, both personally and professionally, almost everything is done with a device in hand. For students to thrive in this environment, they need to master the 4 C's of 21st century skills: communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity. In addition, the International Society for Technology and Education sets standards for students that include digital citizenship and digital literacy. Giving our students devices allows for them to master all of these skills. Student devices will also have the ability to transform teachers' curriculum. Research has proven that some of the most effective practices are student-centered learning, where students are conducting their own learning, versus being teacher-centered, where the teacher mostly lectures. Inquiry-based learning, where students have questions and problem solve in order to find solutions. Authentic learning, and collaborative learning. These devices will allow teachers to incorporate all 4 of these learning types, giving students the best experience they can have.
Numerous economical and educational studies reveal that Chromebooks are the most cost-effective, easily managed, and capable device for one-to-one use by K-12 students. They account for more than half of the mobile devices sent to schools across the nation. Almost 8 million Google devices were shipped to schools in 2016. Less than 3 million Microsoft and Apple devices were shipped in the same year. With Apple controlling this market as recently as 2013, this taking off and sustainment of the Chromebook proves its success in the K-12 device program. The chart to your left shows that in many categories, Chromebooks provide more of what our students, teachers, and tech management staff need to successfully implement the device program. The 32-gigabyte Apple iPad runs at $299 for K-12 institutions, while the HP Chromebook 11 G7 Education Edition costs $339. While the Chromebook is slightly more expensive, if Apple pens and keyboards are purchased for iPads and the lack of durability of the tablet is factored in, the Chromebook is a better long-term investment over the course of many years.
Now we're going to look at a few of the goals we hope to achieve by giving our students devices.
In order for one-to-one devices to be useful and remain effective, school districts rely heavily on network expansion. Network expansion takes place when school districts partner up with reliable broadband companies, when they implement district-wide Wi-Fi connection, meaning no matter where you are within the school, you will have access to the wireless internet, and when modern fiber optic technologies are used, which enhance the internet experience as it relates to speed and connectivity. Valley View School Districts have partnered up with Comcast as their reliable broadband company to implement all of these characteristics.
After our goal for increased broadband comes arguably the most important goal, and that's our goal that teachers truly integrate the devices into their curriculum. In other words, we want our teachers to integrate, not just use the devices. Towner and Balance, through their research on one-to-one laptop initiatives, share this quote: One-to-one laptop initiatives are only as good as the teachers who implement them, and we truly believe this. In order for this to be successful, we have to train our teachers to be able to integrate the devices into their curriculum and have students use them regularly. We have a few plans to help this happen. When it comes to training, we plan for our ITRTs to host monthly Chromebook Basics sessions. In these sessions, teachers will learn simple things like how to turn the Chromebook off and on, how to navigate the menus, and how to use Google Chrome. These sessions will also offer teachers professional development points for attending. At the beginning of the school year, we also plan to have a tech department meet and greet with each school. At this meeting, each member of the tech department will introduce themselves and introduce their key roles in the department. We will also hand out a resource sheet that will allow teachers to have a point of contact based on their technology needs. The ITRTs will also host additional training sessions as needed. In addition to that, we plan to implement a mentoring program. Currently, we do observation pairings at schools. However, we plan to shift those to be more focused on technology use. There will be 2 teachers, one tech-savvy teacher and one tech-learning teacher. These teachers will observe each other once per 9 weeks, just as we currently do. The role of the tech-savvy teacher will be to give the learning teacher ideas for ways to integrate tech into the lessons they observe. The role of the tech-learning teacher is simply to be inspired. For our third and final goal, we figured if our students are getting more connected, this is a great time to make sure our entire community is connected to our school system. We plan to do this in a few ways. When it comes to our school websites, we plan to streamline them from elementary to middle to high school. This way, when students move from school to school, parents will be able to keep in touch. We also plan to update the websites to be more user-friendly and to have mobile versions, as that's the way that most people access it. In addition to our websites, we want to grow our relationships with local news sources. This way, they can run positive stories about our schools and inspire our community to help our schools. In addition to our web and press, one of the key changes is that we want to implement social media accounts. Each school would have both a Facebook and a Twitter account, run by school administration or tech. These accounts would be used to post events, updates, successes of our students and teachers, changes to be made, and reminders about upcoming events. We would also encourage our teachers to host their own sites for professional learning and parent involvement. With over 92% of teens reporting use of social media, regardless of socioeconomic status, we know that this is the primary way that we can involve our parents. Essentially, all parents will have easy access to school communication. In addition, our community members can see what's happening in our schools. So much that happens in schools operates based off donations and help from the community. So this is a great way to inspire our community to help our schools. We hope that this overview has given you the same inspiration that we have for providing our students with Chromebooks. If you have questions, concerns, or comments, please feel free to contact our Office of Technology and Learning.